Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to lesson number 2 of Position. This is Year 7 Recovery Maths. Hey, before we go any further, before we start on the new stuff, I want to clarify something from yesterday. There are two different views that we need to know about when we're talking about this, when we're talking about position. The first one is the top-down view. So this character here, and the viewpoint is directly above them, looking down, and we tell the character to move up, move down, move left, move right, based on our perspective. Move up, move down, move left, move right. Doesn't matter which way they're facing. We don't care about that. What matters is our perspective. So we use those terms. Hey, character, go up, down, left, right. So to get out the door, you tell the character to go down a bit and then right and then up. For this game here, we've got this character. And if we want to take them over to the crates, we tell them to move right and we tell them to move down. Doesn't matter which way she's facing. She's facing towards us, away from us. We don't care. Our view matters. And you see, even if the view isn't directly above them, like this game here, this zombie game here, we're no longer right above them. We're kind of at an angle now, looking sideways at them. It sometimes looks a bit better that way. We still tell them to move up, down, left, right. Our view matters. But what's different, if I go down, is first-person view. So for example, first-person shooters. First person means you see what they see. And what matters, tell them to go forwards and backs, and you tell them to turn left and right. It makes a big difference which way they are facing. It's very different from top-down view. You control the perspective, and you can't just say, go that way. You have to tell them to turn that way, go that way. Turn that way, go that way. Yes, there's this thing called strafing where you move sideways. Forget about that for now. Just moving forwards and turning. So this game here, I don't know what those are. I don't know that game. They look like aliens. I'm guessing they're aliens. But if this person wants to get past this crazy alien thing that's coming at them, they're going to have to turn right, move, turn, and then keep moving and weave their way through, turning. So forwards and backwards depends on which way you're facing. That's the big deal here. So right now, if you turn this way and you got your crazy spell from your left hand, it's not going to hit that crazy demon thing. No, you have to face the right way. And the same applies to driving games. Same applies here. Turn, first-person view. And other first-person view games like this bike riding game, I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe it's some kind of, you're going to go off the platform there and it's going to be something crazy. I don't know. I'm curious. That's a long way up. Oof. Andrew, I want to know more. So, top-down view versus first-person view. Show you that again. First-person view versus top-down. Because yesterday we had some questions, just to show you quickly. This was a top-down view question. And then we had a first-person view perspective question. Then top-down view. And then now first person. We kept switching back and forth. It was confusing. Now, we actually skipped over the challenge. Well, no, I did in the video. It didn't get done in class. Anyway, going to move on. This one, if you want to see that challenge stuff, go back to that video. So this is lesson number 2. Make it quick. First thing I want you to do is cross out. It says grid references. That's not correct. It's area references. This is geography stuff. And the way you find a location is you need a letter and a number. So this is an F. And then 6 up here. And you go, and where do they join? And that gives you the coordinates of a square. So this gives you the location of a square. And is that some sort of cave? I don't know what that is there. But whatever it is, that's our location. What is that? Who knows? So they've done it that way. That's a nice way of doing it. That's the entire F1, entire F column, entire 6 row. You need a column and a row. And that gives you the square to look at. So, straight away, this one is wrong, so we're skipping it. This one here is good, which is at E2. Go to E, And you want 2. And where do they overlap? Skull. That's how we do it. H5. H5. That column, that row. Little palm trees there. Palm trees. I won't do any more of those ones. I'll let you do them. Write the grid reference for those items on the map. That thing looks like some sort of necklace. Is going to be a change to blue. So this is our square. So it's F and 4. So I write F4. It's that simple. Plot the following grid references on the grid using a cross. G1. So they want you to put a cross in G1. I'll do it in green. That's G1. And do the same for D3, etc. So have a go at those questions. Give you answers when you're on pause. Pausing in 3, 2, 1. And there are your answers. Skull, palm trees, parrot, pirate, sword. And grid references there. F4, D5, B4, I3, G3. And I'm going to scroll up and show you where the crosses went. Scrolling in 3, 2, 1. Up. And here are your crosses. Those 5 squares. All right. Scrolling down. 3, 2, 1. This one here. Whoa, is this the same? Is this the same? Oh, no. H. Is it the same? No, they've changed it. It's bigger now. And everything's a little bit different. So, have a go at this one as well. I won't give you any hints this time. You're going to figure it out. Oh, fine. I'll give you one. H4. Is the treasure chest. Right? Want you to work out the rest. All right, pausing in 3, 2, 1. All right, here are the answers there. I'm going to scroll up to show you the crosses in 3, 2, 1. There are your crosses. Now, some of you might be wondering why we skipped that page earlier. I'm going to go back and show you now that we've done some questions. So scrolling up, 3, 2, 1. Going up. So the problem with this page is that everything's on the lines. On the lines. A2 is on the line. And that's not how area references work. This is something different. This is coordinates, which we're going to do later. So this whole thing is not area references. It's something else. So it doesn't belong here. It's out of place. It might be something we'll come back to later in the unit. Area references are about squares. Like A2. No, you see even the A's and the B's, they're not in the boxes, they're on the lines. Totally different. So this is not what we want right now. Later we do that. So we're going to scroll down. The challenge activities I'm not going to do for you, but I'll get you started. What you want is gray. Oh, I don't have a gray. I'm going to have to get a gray. So if I take this one and I change its color to a nice gray, and we go to A7, color in that. A8, and you color in that, etc., etc. Color all the squares in gray that it tells you to. That's a dark gray. And then you go to a light gray, which is that, and go to B8. Oh, you can hardly see that. It's probably too light. And you need black, D7 here, and some pink. But not much pink. C4 and H4. Only a couple of pinks. C4 and H4. I don't know what this is going to be when you draw it all there. I have no idea. Same with the other page here. Light brown, cream, red, and black. I don't know what it's going to be. So you're going to draw it and you're going to tell me. You'll get some colored pencils. Going to need your booklet for this one. Or you could try and do it online, OneNote, with your mouse. All right, going to pause. I'm going to stop the video here. That's it. That's lesson number 2. See ya.